So, obviously with Nathan from Premier Windows. So, Nathan, you've been using EasyConnect for a while.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what attracted you in the first place to EasyConnect?
As a small business, one of the most time-consuming things for me after seeing a customer was drawing up the windows or doors that they wanted onto a piece of paper or quote form, scanning them, emailing off, waiting for 24 hours for that to come back before then typing and sending the quote to the customer. It really was probably taking 40–50% of all my time. The draw with EasyConnect is I can instantly price the windows there and then. Even if the customer doesn't want a price there and then, our sales approach tends to be not sort of a pricing on the day approach, more of a leave them to think about it. But even in that situation, I can leave their house, go back to the office, and 10 minutes after arriving back in the office, they've got that quote. I can forget about them and move on to the next job in hand.
Any other ways that EasyConnect has helped with you and your business?
The other thing is, again, being a small business, I haven't had access to kind of hugely expensive software or really elaborate ways to present quotes. So sometimes it had just been a typed email saying, you know, the price for the 8 windows as discussed is X amount. Now with EasyConnect, the quotes that I'm sending out are rivaling the sort of the larger national firms in terms of the way they're presented. So if somebody's ordered or ordering a Chartwell green window and a grey door, the windows will be shown to scale. So it just sort of, it's elevated the whole thing that the customer sees to being much better than it was before I started using EasyConnect.
What surprised you most about EasyConnect?
2 things I'd say, the breadth of products included. So for me, if I'm pricing a conventional white UPVC window right through to a composite door or to a mechanically jointed flush sash window, all of those things are covered, and that's really great for me. But also I think maybe most impressively is aluminium. So if a customer wants a house full of say Residence 9 windows, but they also want some grey aluminium bifolds at the back, the price is just as instant, just as accurate, and can all be displayed in one nice document. And that's simply something I would not have been able to do before. In
your own words, why would you recommend EasyConnect?
I think for businesses of my size, as I've already said, the time saving is huge. So my setup is it's me and my sister in the office and then 3 teams of fitters. So I find myself doing the quotes, the selling, the ordering, sort of all of that side. So for me, it's hugely about time.
In 10 words or less,
yes.
Can you sum up EasyConnect for me?
Time saving, well presented window software.
Brilliant.